Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's Mystic Minute is creating and DeStorying. There is a game on this planet that really is creating and destroying, but we're all really uncomfortable with the word destroying. Except that if you just look around you, nature is in process of creating and destroying all the time. So for example, when you go into the fall season, all the deciduous trees lose their leaves. And it is a process of nature destroying itself as it's going into its dormant season. And you look at its dormancy, and in reality, there's all sorts of creativity going on beneath the surface. All the seeds are germinating, and there's animals hibernating, and they're all in process of getting ready for a new season in the spring to come out into the open and create in abundance. So that is an example of nature's destruction, which is really very creative. There are forest fires that seem to be so destructive they just destroy these forests, but then there are certain seeds that don't get germinated unless there's a forest fire, and then those trees have a chance to take root and grow. Now, if this is too uncomfortable in your own life, you can call it DeStorying. If you take the story out of something, then you don't have to destroy it. A tendency for people when they're going through huge transformations, huge personal growth, to leave their spouse and quit their jobs and move to another country. And really what they're wanting to do is change something inside themselves. But the finger pointing is on all the external things. If you take the story out of those external things, and actually if you take the story out of yourself, it allows for something bigger to happen and something bigger to manifest than the story that your mind is making up. Because really, your mind is the storyteller. And it's going to spin stories like you would not believe. But the problem is that we do believe them. And they're not true, and they're not what's really going on in the world today. If you take the story out of the thing that is causing you so much discomfort, it allows you to regain power in your own life, and the thing that you really want happens. Reality reorganizes itself around you when you change yourself. And probably the biggest message here is to change the story about yourself. You're not powerless, you're not helpless, you're not a victim of circumstances, you're not who you are because of your history or background. Your personality, your character, your biography is the persona that you're wearing, but it's not who you are, the essence of who you are. You are consciousness. You are true creative essence. You are here to play and have fun and to experience all the deliciousness that life has to offer. When you take the story out of your circumstances, then you're really free to play in this world and love your relationships, enjoy your reality, and express yourself, which is really your true purpose for being here. You don't need to destroy everything around you in order for something to be different. Story from my own life, I got married for the second time when I was in my 40s, and we had a very difficult time the first few years. There's a saying that you can't teach old dogs new tricks, and we were both old dogs. A few years into it, I took the story out of what was going on and shifted myself, changed myself within. And what happened was reality reorganized itself, created new stories, and ultimately resulted with me having the same person but a different husband. And I now have a relationship that I never could have imagined. Based on my history, based on my old stories, could not have had a relationship with this man now. So look at your own life and what's the story you've got going on with all the things outside. De-story what you're telling yourself about those experiences. Change your story about yourself and amazing things can happen. If you like these videos, you can subscribe to them on YouTube. You can also sign up below to get them in your inbox. You can also like and comment and share them with your friends and followers. And if you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. I have a weekly radio show and podcast where I talk about these things. I have a weekly blog and newsletter where I write about these things. And if you want to learn more about how to navigate your life as the greater consciousness that you are, then go to my website, joan-newcomb.com, and look at my coaching programs. So go to joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you in another couple of days with another Mystic Minute.